How long does a meth high last? Well, I can only speak from experience. I know that throughout my life, I did different types of meth. Actually, I did crystal methamphetamine when I was much younger. There was this type of meth that we would snort. That's the only way that we would do it. When you would do it, you'd go for days and days. Now, how much would you have to do to be able to go for days or days? Not much. Usually it was like a line or two. And when I would snort it, it felt like somebody shoved a pencil all the way up in my nose, and it really, really hurt. And I'd have to hold my eye for like a good minute. And then afterwards, like when it hit me, it would hit me hard. And the next thing you know, I could do all kinds of things. I'd like to go driving. I'd like to clean things. I'd like to build things, fix things, break things down, refix them. And usually like the high would last. And I wasn't like I was sitting there doing a whole bunch of it. And that would keep me going for at least anywhere from, like, if I remember correctly, 4 to 7 hours. And then obviously, like, if I felt like I was starting to slow down a little bit, I would just do a little more. And it wasn't much. It was very powerful. Well, that was the stuff that we were snorting. For a while, I had stopped doing meth. And I remember when I got back into it, I was turned on to smoking some. And when I would smoke it, it was a different, the euphoria was definitely there. And I would definitely get high, and when it was powerful and potent, I could go for, a few hours, sometimes about 4 or 5 hours. And the thing about that was there was that oral fixation that I would get, just the whole routine of like twisting the pipe, hitting the pipe. I had some people around me that were actually shooting the stuff. That made them definitely like much more higher, it seemed, but I didn't want to mess with needles. I just liked smoking it. And when I would smoke it, after about 3 or 4 hours, I found myself smoking it more and more and more. I'm talking really fast. It sounds like I'm on meth today. No, just kidding. But 14 years sober, by the way. So usually the meth high would last anywhere from 4 to 7 hours, depending on how I would use it. Please feel free to reach out to me. You can call this phone number, or you can click that link to get more information about meth.